assets. Real value.
Good morning. It's Monday. It's the 19th of January 2026. What a week this is going to be. It's the start of Davos. And of course, you've got all your usual suspects speaking there through the whole week. But in the middle, we have the time bomb ticking away with Donald Trump, who's going to speak there during the course of the week to explain to them that their agenda, their new world order, is dead in the water. Their climate change, their global warming, their Green New Deal, everything is over. And he's going to expose their corruption in front of their eyes. Tell them to their face what's going on and where we're going. So keep your eyes open and watch. It's going to be a fascinating week to see what really happens. But this is the end. This is the end of the New World Order as they knew it. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. And isn't Trump placing himself as king of the world? My first story, US President Donald Trump says he will impose tariffs on 8 European NATO countries, opposing his plan to acquire Greenland. And they'll stay until a complete and total purchase happens. A 10% tariff hits on February the 1st, rising to 25% by June, targeting Denmark, the UK, Germany, France, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands and Finland. Trump says it's about US national security, citing threats from China and Russia. Claims both denied. Denmark and Greenland have flatly rejected the proposal. The move is escalating tensions inside NATO and is set to dominate talks in Davos.
This is all part of the pantomime. And this is why they've used Donald Trump, whether you like him or not. He's come to stir the pot. Take him back to his own words. He's going to drain the swamp. And they don't like it. And of course, they don't like it, and they control the media. So the media will spin it whatever way they possibly can. But this is why we do the news, because we bring you the truth about what's really going on. This is all pantomime. This is all show. This is all part of the collapsing of the old system, the New World Order, the old financial system. The old financial system is completely dead, buried. And what's happening at the moment with silver has completely destroyed the Federal Reserve, completely destroyed the financial system, because it depended on paper money and paper silver. And one interesting little fact that makes me smile. We're telling you the news here at 6 o'clock in the morning in Spain, 5 o'clock in the morning in the UK. But that's 1 p.m. in the afternoon in China. That's also coming up to midnight in New York. So while China is coming towards the end of the day, America hasn't even woken up. So the silver market in Shanghai is already closed before America has even thought about waking up. And I've woken up this morning to see a huge growth in the value of silver. It's going to be a lot of a fun day today to see how the paper shorts and where they've shorted silver, they're in so much trouble and they can do nothing about it. True.
Next up, Iranian embassy in Russia confirms aftermath of 3-day riots. 50 plus mosques have been burnt down and 180 ambulances torched. 26 banks were set on fire in one incident, and 11 wounded people were shot by volunteers who offered to take them to a hospital.
For anybody who knows anything about Iran, and I do, most of the Iranian people are wonderful people. They're standing up against the corrupt people. And it's very easy to point the finger and go, it's all Iran. If you want to do that, you can point the finger at London and say, what's going on in London is the whole of the UK. It's not as many good people in the UK, but they're run by bad people. It's exactly the same in Iran. But the people are standing up, but the media won't tell you that. The media won't tell you that the people of Iran are standing up against extremism. They really are. Most of the Iranian people are good people. My final story is the easiest way to control a generation. Disconnect them from God, from their parents, and from their faith. If you do that, it disconnects them from God, takes them away from the truth. You disconnect them from the parents, it disconnects them from their roots. And then you become dependent on their system. And this is why they've destroyed society. It's time to get back to God, and it's time to get back to your parents. Your parents can guide you through this mess because they have common sense. I was talking to Justin yesterday. When I grew up, we didn't have computers. We didn't have mobile phones. We didn't have laptops. We had to use common sense. We had to go and study properly. I'll leave you with that thought. It's going to be a fun week this week. Keep your eyes open. That was the news on Monday, the 19th of January, 2026. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Noble Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.